Alright guys, we love celebrities and all the work they put into movies, etc., etc., etc. Now, I heard two stories recently about celebs that were crazy, crazy, crazy. And it just seems so odd that someone that powerful and that gorgeous could deal with that, right? So the first story is on Judy Garland. She basically was 16 when she was in Wizard of Oz, and she was forced to do the movie pretty much. She had been given uppers and peppers, while I guess peppers, yeah, uppers and peppers, I guess, to keep her up for the movie filming for 17 hours in a row at 16, right? And then at night she was given sleeping pills so that she could fall asleep, so that she could be ready for the next day, right? I mean, that would just jolt anyone's system. That's not positive, that's not good, right? I mean, The Wizard of Oz was like the best movie ever. And everybody watches The Wizard of Oz even to this day, so it's a really good movie. And she was called fat over and over again. Like, it's just a crazy situation, right? These women and men deal with all these crazy situations. So another thing that I heard recently that was crazy was Elvis Presley. He had died on a toilet while he was constipated, which obviously sucks, no one should deal with that. But he was constipated because he was given all this stuff from his manager at the time. And the manager basically locked him up in a hotel. He couldn't go out or do anything, and he had to just strictly perform. And he was given like this special stuff to keep him awake, but the stuff caused him to have constipation. And so he died on a toilet bowl, basically, with constipation, right? So really crazy. No one should deal with that, right? If you have constipation, see a doctor right away. Obviously, well, yeah, see a doctor right away. All right, make sure you see a doctor right away. No one should die that way. Horrible, 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 right? And he had been dealing with that for a long time because the stuff that the boss manager was giving him was causing him to have it, okay? So he was like dealing with that, and like he was treated terribly, right? By the last manager that he worked with, right? So really crazy, right? And there's probably a lot of these horror stories that are still going on now. Like you see all these actors, they put in a lot of time for their videos and their movies. I mean, for me, I'm in complete control of everything I do. I'm a YouTuber, a TikToker. I make tons and tons of videos. I work so hard, but I'm in complete control of what I do, right? If I want to take a day break or I want to do whatever, I can, right? And I can do my videos my own way. If I don't want to exercise that much that day, I mean, but I'm always pretty good about it, right? Like, look how fit I am, right? I'm gorgeous, right? So I mean, it's not like it's unheard of for me to do this easily. But some people are not designed for that, and maybe they are. Like obviously Judy Garland was perfect for her role, but when she's forced to work that many hours, and maybe she doesn't feel like it one day, right? But they're forcing her, right? So if she's only 16, right? Really crazy, right? I mean, for me, I've never had that situation. When I was younger, I was a kid growing up. I had a very good childhood. My childhood was very, very good. I basically was allowed to do whatever I wanted. No one stopped me really. I did whatever. I was happy, right? So, I had my own full childhood, right? But at 16, I was exercising like crazy, doing so much stuff. I was in 6 different sports. I was like a bodybuilder. I looked amazing. I was like super gorgeous even at that time. I looked like a fully grown man at 16, but a young man. I was like gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I was doing so much exercise. But it wasn't forced, like I was able to choose that, right? So I mean, and I didn't have to worry about memorizing lines or anything like that. I was able to choose that, right? Anyway, thank you guys. Bye now. Bye. Bye guys. I was really gorgeous at the time. I'm still gorgeous now. Don't know. Bye now.